What's up guys, it's Ciara here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about basket bags. It's such a massive trend this summer, whether it's raffia, straw, basket, there's loads of different names for them, but it's basically that lovely summer kind of wicker style bag, whether it's in a bucket shape or a big open basket or a tiny little clutch. It's that style that we're seeing so much of. People are definitely taking it from the beach and wearing it to the streets with cut off jeans and logo t-shirts. It's such a fun trend and one that I absolutely love. So it's really worth noting that the basket bag trend really does hail from the iconic Jane Birkin. And if you guys don't know who Jane Birkin is, she was kind of like the it girl of the 60s. She was British, but she completely typified that amazing French style. She was so low key and so laid back, but she always looked so chic, and one of her most worn items was her basket bag. She wore it for years and years and years, and the legend actually goes that the Birkin bag was named after her after the designer met her on a flight and she was struggling to fit her basket bag into one of the overhead compartments, and she was lamenting that she didn't have a bag that was big enough to travel with and to store all of her bits and pieces. And then of course Hermes designed the Birkin and named it after her. So there's a little fashion trivia for you. I absolutely love little stories like that. It makes me love certain trends so much more. So yes, basket bags, that is what we're going to talk about today, and I have 5 different basket bags for you guys. As always, I've included a mix of price points, even though most of these bags are really affordable, and then one of them is a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to let you guys be the judge and we'll get straight into it. I'm going to start off with a clutch bag, and it is this absolutely beautiful woven bag. Now this technically isn't a basket straw material, but it absolutely falls into the same line of like beachy, baskety summer bags that we're now using, not just on the beach, but in our general day-to-day wear. So I thought this one was absolutely gorgeous. I picked this up on Chien and it was a grand total of about €15. It was very cheap and cheerful, and the quality is fantastic. It has this cute little tassel here at the top. Love a good tassel, I do. And then it's nice and roomy. It has a nice little kind of fabric interior, quite spacious. You can fit a lot of bits in there. So this is a very simple clutch bag, but it's so beachy, and it really hits that basket bag, beach bag trend. So I wanted to include it because it's just really cute, and I'm going away to a wedding in France in about a week's time, and I will be bringing this guy with me. So as always, the links to all the bags that I'm featuring will be right down in the description below, so if you want to check them out, if you want more information on them, everything will be there. I'm going to move from least expensive moving up to most expensive. So the next bag in my roundup is probably my favorite, and it is this gorgeous little basket bag. I don't know, would you call this a bucket bag or what you would call it, but it is just so quirky and so unique looking, and I adore it. I picked up this one again on Chien, and I think it was the same. It was about €15. It was definitely under €20, and it's just so cute. It's really roomy actually. It opens up with this little popper fastening here. You open it up and it has a surprising amount of space in there. I think sometimes stiff bags like this can seem quite cumbersome, but I actually fit a lot in here. I brought it out to an event recently and I had my phone, a charging pack, cables, makeup, keys, wallet, and like other bits and bobs, and it just fit everything perfectly. So there's a lot to be said for how roomy this guy is. It also has these little feet on it, which I think is really cute, and all in all, if you are interested in the basket bag trend, I really recommend this purchase. Some of the basket bags that are on the high street are quite expensive for what they are, whereas this one is a lot less expensive. It's again under €20. So if you're interested in playing with the trend, maybe pick up an affordable version like this before you go and spend €50 or €60 on a trend that might not be around season after season. So when people think of basket bags, they often think of the oversized kind of beach tote style basket bag, and I absolutely love that trend, and I really wanted to include one of those in this lineup. So I did a bit of a hunt online to find an affordable version, and the one that I came up with was this guy from eBay. Now it isn't the most expensive looking bag. The straw on it is a little bit cheap and cheerful looking, but it's reflected in the price as well. This was very inexpensive, so I kind of wanted to try it out. It's very roomy. It has a little zip closure here, which I actually don't find myself using because the zip doesn't look very good. But what I did do is that when the bag arrived, it had this kind of tacky looking flower here, which I very quickly ripped off, and I just added this really simple little scarf. Adding the scarf is just such a lovely little addition, and this is a trend that we're seeing all over the place right now. Everyone who's toting a basket bag is more often than not attaching something like this onto it, and it just makes the whole thing look really whimsical and quite romantic, and it again harks back to the likes of Jane Birkin that made it such an iconic trend in the first place. So if you want to add a little pizzazz to your basket bag, definitely tie a little scarf on it for an added dose of whimsy. My next basket bag is actually a bit of a designer dupe, which I know you guys really love seeing on my channel, so I thought I would include one in here, and it is this beautiful bamboo wooden bag. Now this is obviously very similar to the cult Gaia bags that are huge at the moment. I think they've only been released this year in spring summer and everybody is wearing them. Now to be fair, the price of the original cult Gaia bags are not too crazy. They're a little bit over £100, but I did want to try and include a more affordable version, and I found this one on eBay for under €30. So if you really like this style, buying the original version is not a crazy investment at all. They're beautiful bags, they're well made. The original ones actually come with a magnetic closure up here, which obviously this one doesn't, so it kind of just falls as is. But if you are looking for a less expensive version of it, this one I picked up on eBay, and it's really beautiful. It looks very similar. Space wise, there is not a lot of space in there. It actually barely fits my hand. I have to put my hand in sideways, but it is such a cute bag, and it really typifies that summer basket bag trend. We're seeing this literally on my Instagram feed. Every third picture is somebody holding this bag. So if you want to get in on the trend, I will leave a link to where I found this below, and it's just a really beautiful bag. Now my final bag in the roundup is a little bit more grown up, and it's definitely something that you can wear coming into autumn winter. It's not as typically summery, and it is this beautiful raffia bag by Cynthia Rowley, which I picked up on Shopbop. Now again, it's not typically straw and wicker, but it's very much raffia and woven, and really ticks that kind of straw beach bag trend box, which is why I included it here. One of the things that I love about this bag is its huge statement strap. I feel like designers like Fendi and Dolce & Gabbana really have given really visible, strong statement straps more of a resurgence, and it's not just kind of about skinny little chain straps anymore, which I quite like because it does make the bag very functional and a lot more comfortable to wear. But it's very easy to detach the straps, so if you want to hold the bag in a very ladylike way like this without the straps, you can. And then obviously if you're a gal on the go, like pretty much all of us, you can throw on the straps and it looks just as cute as well. Now this bag is a little bit more expensive. It was over €100. I think it was $150, I believe. I will leave a link to it below on the Shopbop website, but you can tell in the quality that it really is a really well made bag. It has these popper fastenings here. If you want a little bit more or a little bit less room, you can open it up like this. This actually has a bunch of stuff in it already. It's well used, and it has a really nice roomy center with compartments at the front. There's a little zipped one, and then some cute little compartments here as well, which you can pop your phone and stuff into. And it also has the very handy compartment at the back. Oh, I think there's a receipt in here. There we go. You wouldn't be able to get your phone in here. I have the giant iPhone 7 Plus. It would definitely not fit in here, but this is perfect for a card holder or your travel card if you want as well. So given all the bags that I featured in this roundup, I actually find this one is the most functional. The strap is really comfortable. It has a lot of space in it, whereas some of the other basket bags I featured have quite small straps. So if I have a day that I'm going into town and I know I'll be in there for a few hours, I end up reaching for this one because it's just more functional. But if you were having an evening out, or if you were going for lunch in the daytime, or again if you were going on holidays, getting one of the smaller, cuter, kind of baskety straw beach bags would work as well. But I think this one is probably my favorite of the bunch. So there you have it, guys. There is a roundup of 5 different basket bags depending on your taste, your style and your budget. I hope you enjoyed this little roundup. I actually really like doing kind of snappy edits of different trends. I think it's something I'm going to include more on my channel. I actually really want to do one on logo t-shirts and a few other trends that I'm seeing as being so popular right now. So if you guys would like me to cover any particular trends and do kind of a range of prices and I suppose a how to style them as well, let me know in the comments, because that is something that I'm very interested in doing, but I want to know what you guys think as well. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that would help me out a lot. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I will leave a button up here. I post 2 new videos every single week and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!